From my experience, it's the little things that get overlooked. It's just not uncommon over time for the outlet hose to maybe get kinked or get moved around or have some obstruction placed upon it. One of the simplest ways to just make sure that your condensate is going to flow and you're not going to have any backups is just make sure it's running downhill and it's in a straight line.
Very well said, Jerry. What we have seen is over time, a lot of people use cinder blocks, sandbags, chairs, anything in the compressor room to help keep that drain line pushing at a drain. A lot of times when they put something heavy on top of the discharge hose, well, we crush the discharge hose. And so the unit will simply back up, overflow, and we've got a situation.
So once they've resolved whatever issues they've created with the obstructions, do you have any suggestions on how they can prevent that from happening again?
There are a couple options that they can take. The one thing I would like to remind everyone is when you clear the path of the discharge line and you run the discharge line into a drain, please, if you do run it into a drain, you can run that hose in there, but the drain line can never be submerged underwater.
Oh, absolutely. I think a lot of people just don't realize that the IDC units do not have any pressure built up within them, so that discharge is completely depending upon gravity. So if you submerge the outlet hose, there's no way that the condensate can actually escape, and by definition, you're going to have backup and it's going to go out through the vent.
Yes, what we would recommend is securing the drain line to the floor if you need to. Just make sure you cut it to length so it's not submerged down the drain.
Now, I know it's not always possible to have the unit next to a drain, so one of the best solutions to keep the hose from being moved is to secure it to the floor with 1-inch conduit straps. You use a concrete fastener to secure the straps.